video. This is another live stream, and I love doing these anniversary live streams, and it just didn't work out to do it on the actual date that Blonde on Blonde turned 60 years old. But this is one of those albums, Dylan albums, where I'll tell people that Blood on the Tracks is the greatest album ever released, and people will be like, no, it's Blonde on Blonde, and I'm okay with that, if it's another Dylan record. This one's absolutely worth celebrating too. This was one of three albums that he released from 1965 to 1966. This was the last of them in 1966. And it was, after he went electric. And actually, let me fix the camera here, although you can kind of see that I stood up there. I got this shirt with Dylan with the electric guitar, and this was kind of the culmination of that. And on the surface, this is a Chicago blues because it's a little more electric, but there are some nods to the Memphis blues, the origin of the blues, and so we're going to talk about some of those throughout this live stream. But like I said, this is the Blonde on Blonde tribute, and I call it Blonde on Blonde on Blonde because it's me talking about Blonde on Blonde. Anyway, this first track is Rainy Day Women, numbers 12 and 35. And I just learned this recently, although I know why I didn't know this from a mathematical standpoint. But, the hook, Everybody Must Get Stoned, is the 12 multiplied by 35 is 420. So that's where he got those numbers from. I always thought it was some biblical thing. And to an extent, I think it is, but that's where he got the numbers from. So anyway, this is Rainy Day Women, numbers 12 and 35, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, I stone you when you're trying to be so good. They'll stone you just like they said they would. They'll stone you when you're trying to go home. They'll stone you when you're all alone. Oh, but I would not be so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. Well, they'll stone you when you're walking along the street. They'll stone you when you're trying to keep your seat. They'll stone you when you're walking on the floor. They'll stone you when you're walking to the door. But I would not miss so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. They'll stone you when you're at the breakfast table. They'll stone you when you are young and able. They'll stone you when you're trying to make a buck. They'll stone you and they'll say good luck. Tell you what, I would not miss so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. Well, they'll stone you and then they'll say that it's the end. They'll stone you and then they'll come back again. They'll stone you when you're riding in your car. They'll stone you when you're playing your guitar. Yes, but I would not miss so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. No. They'll stone you when you're walking all alone. They'll stone you when you are walking home. They'll stone you when they say you're so brave. They'll stone you and set you in your grave. Oh, and I would not be so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. No, I would not be so all alone. Everybody must get stoned. All right, and that was Rainy Day Women numbers 12 and 35, kicking off our salute to Blonde on Blonde, which I am calling Blonde on Blonde on Blonde. And that album turned 60 3 days ago on June 20th. Just a phenomenal album. So this next one is continues with the blues theme. And this is Pledging My Time, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, early in the morning till late at night, got a poison headache, but I feel alright. I'm pledging my time to you. Hoping you'll come through too. Well, the hobo jumped up, came down naturally. After he stole my baby, then he wanted to steal me. But I'm pledging my time to you. Hoping you'll come through too. Won't you come with me, baby? Take you where you wanna go. And if it don't work out, you'll be the first to know. I'm pledging my time to you. Hoping you too. Well, the room is so stuffy, I can hardly breathe. Everybody's gone but me and you, and I can't be the last to leave. I'm pledging my time to you. Oh, and young, I'm through too. Well, they sent for an ambulance, and one was sent, but somebody got lucky. It was by an accident. Now I'm pledging my time to you. Hoping you'll come through too. All right, and that was Pledging My Time, the second track off of Blonde on Blonde, which turned 63 days ago. Just a phenomenal album. And like I said, one in a series of 3 that Dylan released between 1965 and 1966 that were, a little more electric, a little more bluesy. Highway 61, like I said, gets all the credit for being kind of Delta blues, but there's a little bit of that in this particular album. And that's why I feel comfortable doing it acoustic rather than electric, But this is one of the, not so bluesy numbers, but still a very accessible tune. This is a song called Visions of Johanna, and I hope you enjoy it. Ain't it Just like the night to play tricks on you when you're trying to be so quiet. We sit here stranded, though we're all doing our best to deny it. And Louise holds a handful of rain, tempting you to defy it. Lights flicker from the opposite loft. In his room, the heat pipes just cough. The country music station plays soft, but there's nothing, really nothing to turn off. Just Louise and her lover so intertwined, and these visions of Johanna, they conquer my mind. In the empty lot where ladies play blind man's bluff with the kitchen, and the all-night girls, they whisper of escapades out on the D train. We can hear the night watchman click his flashlight, ask himself if it's him or them that's really insane. Louise, she's alright, she's just near, but she's delicate and seems like the mirror. But she just makes it all too concise and too clear that Joanna is not here. The ghost of electricity howls in the bones of her face, where these visions of Johanna have now taken my place. Now the little more lost, he takes himself so seriously. He brags of his misery, likes to live dangerously. And when bringing a name up, he speaks of a farewell kiss to me. He sure got a lot of gall to be so useless and all, muttering small talk at the wall while I'm in the hall. How can I explain? No, it's so hard to get on. And these visions of Johanna, they kept me up past the dawn. Inside the museum's infinity goes up on trial. Voices echo, this is what salvation must be like after a while. But Mona Lisa must have had the highway blues. You can tell by the way she smiles. See the primitive wallflower freeze when the jelly-faced women all sneeze. Hear one with a mustache say, geez, I can't feel my knees. Oh, the jewels and binoculars hang from the head of a mule. But these visions of Johanna, they make it all seem so cruel. Now the peddler speaks to the countess, who's pretending not to care for him, saying, name me someone that's not a parasite, and I'll go out and say a prayer for him. But like Louise always says, you can't look at much. Can you manage share 7 pairs for him? And Madonna, she still has not showed. We see this empty cage now corrode, where a came of the stage once flowed. The fiddler, he now steps onto the road. He writes everything that's been returned, which was owed. On the back of the fish truck that loads, while my conscience explodes. The harmonicas play the skeleton keys in the rain. In these visions of Johanna are now all that remain. All right, and that was Visions of Johanna. Like I said, off of Blonde on Blonde. That is the third track, and that album turned 60 just 3 days ago. So we were playing all the songs off of that. That is one of those songs, and Dylan is obviously very coy about who his songs are about, but that one to me is pretty clearly about Joan Baez. But some of these, and I'll talk about those in a little bit. Some of these are kind of a combination of people. And the ones about women are typically about Joan Baez, Suze Rotolo, and Sarah Dillon. And so, I'll kind of talk about those throughout. But, obviously open to interpretation, but, just based on some of the lyrics, some of my snooping throughout rehearsing for this, I noticed that there's probably some clues. But this next one, speaking of that, is almost certainly about Suze Rotolo. And I'll explain a little bit as to why I came to that conclusion afterwards. I didn't mean to treat you so bad. You shouldn't take it so personal. Didn't mean to make you so sad. You just happened to be there, that's all. When I saw you say goodbye to your friend and smile, I thought it was well understood that you'd be coming back in a while. I didn't know that you were saying goodbye for good, but sooner or later one of us must know you just did what you're supposed to do. Sooner or later one of us must know that I really didn't try to get close to you. I couldn't see what you could show me. Your scarring kept your mouth well hid. I couldn't see how you could know me, but you said you knew me, and I believed you did. When you whispered in my ear and asked me if I was leaving with you or her, I didn't realize just what I did here. I didn't realize how young you were. But sooner or later, one of us must know you just did what you're supposed to do. Sooner or later, one of us must know that I really did try to get close to you. I couldn't see when it started snowing. Your voice was all I heard, but you said you couldn't see where I was going. But you said you knew, and I took you at your word. And then you told me later, as I apologized, that you weren't really from the farm. And as you gouged out my eyes, I said I never meant to do you any harm. But sooner or later, one of us must know that you just did what you were supposed to do. Sooner or later, one of us must know that I really did try to get close to you. Sooner or later, one of us must know that I really did try to get close to you. Sooner or later, one of us must know that you just did what you were supposed to do. All right, and that was One of Us Must Know Sooner or Later. Like I said, off of Blonde on Blonde. I think we're up to the fourth track that we just did. That song is almost certainly about Suze Rotolo, but there are some references to the farm that make me think otherwise, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I don't know. I mean, I read something about that, a retrospective review of This Is Dylan Gaslighting. And I think to a certain extent that could be true. But, at a certain point, it might just be him realizing that, hey, his behavior caught up to him and like, well, we're going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out, whatever. But then the part of that that's, kind of get some hindsight in there, because he was really upset about Sue's leaving for Italy, and wrote a bunch of songs about it. And I don't know. I mean, that might be him brimming with perspective, at least for a song, and there's nothing wrong with that. Who the heck knows? But this next one is track 5, and this is I Want You. Guilty undertaker sighs, the lonesome organ grinder cries, the silver saxophone say I should refuse you. The cracked bells and washed out horns blow into my face with scorn, but it's not that way. I wasn't born to lose you. I want you. I want you. I want you so bad. I want you. Honey, I want you. The drunken politician leaps upon the streets where mothers weep, and the saviors who are fast asleep, they wait for you. And I wait for them to interrupt me, drinking from my broken cup, and ask me to open up the gate for you. I want you. I want you. I want you so bad. Honey, I want you. How all my fathers, they've gone down too lovely and been without him, but all their daughters put me down, 'cause I don't think about it. Well, I return to the Queen of Spades and talk with my chambermaid. She knows that I'm not afraid to look at her. She is so good to me, there's nothing that she doesn't see. And she knows where I'd like to be, but it doesn't matter. I want you. I want you. I want you so bad. Honey, I want you. Now you're dancing child with the Chinese food. He spoke to me, I took his flute. No, I wasn't very cute to him, was I? But I didn't know because he lied, because he took you for a ride, and because time was on his side, and because I want you. I want you. I want you so bad. Honey, I want you. I want you. And I want you so bad. Honey, I want you. All right, and that was I Want You. I heard that song, I don't know, I've probably heard it a lot before, but when I really started paying attention to it, it was when the bootleg series came out in 2015 that focused on, this span 65 to 66, and the line "I wasn't born to lose you" popped into my head. I just thought that was phenomenal, and it just gets better from there, which is just what this man does. So this next one, I mentioned the influence of the Memphis Blues, and this one sees him getting stuck with the Memphis Blues again, as he's stuck inside a mobile. So this is Stuck Inside a Mobile with the Memphis Blues again, and I hope you enjoy it. Oh, the ragman draws circles up and around the block. I'd ask him what the matter was, but I know that he don't talk. And the ladies treat me kindly and furnish me with tame, but deep inside my heart I know I just can't escape. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile when the Memphis Blues again. Well, Shakespeare is in the alley with his pointed shoes and bells, speaking to some French girl who says she knows me well. And I will send a message to find out if she is taught, but the post office has been stolen and the mailbox is locked. Oh, mama, can this really be the end to be stuck inside a mobile when the Memphis Blues again. Well, Mona tried to tell me stay away from the train line. She said that all the railroad men just drink up your bloodline wine. And I said, oh, I didn't know that. But then again, there's only one I met, and he just smoked my eyelids and punched my cigarette. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile when the Memphis Blues again. Grandpa died last week, and now he's buried in the rocks. But every man he still talks about how badly they were shot. But me, I expected it to happen, and I knew he lost control when he built a fire on Main Street and shot it full of holes. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile when the Memphis Blues again. Now the senator came down here, showing everyone his gun, handing out free tickets to the wedding of his son. And me, I nearly got busted, then wouldn't it be my luck to get caught without a ticket and be discovered beneath a truck? Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile when the Memphis Blues again. Now the preacher looked so baffled when I asked him why he dressed with 20 pounds of headlines stapled to his chest. But he cursed me when I proved it to him. Then I whispered, not even you can hide. You see, you're just like me. I hope you're satisfied. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a mobile when the Memphis Blues again. Now the Rain Man gave me 2 cures, then he said to jump right in. The one was Texas medicine, the other just railroad gin. And like a fool I mixed it, and it strangled up my mind. And now people just get uglier, and I have no sense of time. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To me stuck inside a mobile when the Memphis Blues again. When Ruthie says come see her on the honky-tonk lagoon, where I can watch her waltz for free neath the Panamanian moon. And I say, ah, come on now, you must know about my debutante. She says your debutante knows just what you need, but I know what you want. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a moment when the Memphis Blues again. Now the bricks lay on Grand Street, where the neon madmen climb. They all live so perfectly in a scene so well timed. And I sit here patiently, waiting to find out what price you have to pay to get out of going through all these things twice. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a moment when the Memphis Blues again. Oh, mama, can this really be the end? To be stuck inside a moment when the Memphis Blues again. All right, and that was Stuck Inside a Mobile with the Memphis Blues again. So I mentioned the Cutting Room Floor, the bootleg series, Volume 12, I believe it was, that was released in 2015, and my parents got that for me for my birthday, I believe, that year. And there was a good stretch of time where all of the bootlegs were coming out right around my birthday. So that was terrific. But anyway, so I had it. I was listening to it, was familiar with it, and then at some point I was writing an album, and all of the songs happened to be inspired by songs from Blonde on Blonde. The one that was inspired by Stuck Inside a Mobile was a song called 901 Reasons, but that whole album actually took its name from a line in this particular song, and that line is Fire on Main Street, because the person that album was about, we met on Main Street, and then, she shot it full of holes. But, just one of those things. So that is that. Also, Mobile is a lovely town, but that's why I was at first excited to walk through it when my best friend suggested it about 3 years ago. Because I'm like, yes, absolutely. I'm going to joke that I'm stuck inside of here. But like I said, it's a really cool town. So this next song is Leopard Skin Pillbox Hat. And this is one of two songs that was actually inspired by a Memphis Mini song called Chauffeur Blues. So this is Leopard Skin Pillbox Hat, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, I see you got your brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. Yes, I see you got your brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. Yeah, you must tell me, baby, how your head is under something like that. Under your brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. Well, you look so pretty in it, honey. Can I jump in sometime? Yes, I just wanna see if it's really the expensive kind. You know, and balances on your hand just like a mattress balances on a glass of wine. Your brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. Well, if you wanna see the sunrise, honey, I know where we'll go out and see it sometime. We'll both just sit there instead. Me with my belt wrapped around my head, and you just sitting there in your brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. Well, I asked the doctor if I can see you. It's bad for your health, he said. Yes, I disobeyed his orders, but I found him there instead. You know I don't mind him cheating on me, but I sure wish he'd take that off his head. Your brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. Well, I see you got a new boyfriend. You know I never seen him before. Well, I saw him making love to you. You forgot to close the garage door. You might think he loves you for your money, but I know what he loves you for. It's your brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. All right, and that was Leopard Skin Pillbox Hat. Like I said, the 7th track off of Blonde on Blonde, which turned 60 years old on Saturday, June 20th. So we're celebrating a little bit early, but nothing wrong with that. All right, so this next one is Just Like a Woman, and I hope you enjoy it. Nobody feels any pain tonight as I stand inside the rain. Everybody knows that baby's got new clothes, but lately I see her in her ribbons and bows, and they're falling from her curves. She tastes just like a woman, yes she does. She makes love just like a woman, and she aches just like a woman, but she breaks just like a little girl. Queen Mary, she's my friend. Yes, I believe I'll go see her again. Nobody has to guess that baby can be blessed till she finally sees that she's like all the rest, with her thought amphetamine in her purse. She takes just like a woman, yes she does. She aches just like a woman, yes she does. She makes love just like a woman, then she breaks just like a little girl. It was raining from the first, I was dying of thirst, so I came to you and your long-time curses. But what's worse is this pain in here. I can't stay in here. It's clear that I just can't fit. Yes, I believe it's time for us to quit. When we meet again, introduced as friends, please don't let on that you knew me when I was on hungry, and it was your word. Are you fake, just like a woman? Yes, you do. Then you rage, just like a woman. You make love, just like a woman. Then you break, just like a little girl. All right, and that was Just Like a Woman. Next up, we've got Most Likely You Go Your Way, and I'll Go Mine. You say you love me and you're thinking of me, but you know that you could be wrong. You say you told me that you wanna hold me, but you know you're not that strong. It's just that I can't do what I've done before. I just can't beg you anymore. I'm gonna let you pass and I'll go last. Then time will tell just who fell and who's been left behind. When you go your way and I go mine. You say you disturb me and that you don't deserve me, but you know sometimes you can lie. You say you're shaking and you're always aching, but you know how hard you try. Sometimes it gets so hard to care. It can be like this everywhere, and I'm gonna let you pass. Yes, I'll go last, then time will tell just who fell, who's been left behind. When you go your way and I go mine. The judge, he holds a grudge, he's gonna call on you, but he's badly built and walks on stilts. Watch out, he don't fall on you. You say you're sorry for telling stories that you know I believe are true. You say you got some other kind of lover, and yes, I believe you do. You say my kisses are not like his, but this time I'm not gonna tell you why that is. I'm just gonna let you pass, yes, I'll go last. Then time will tell who fell and who's been left behind. When you go your way and I'll go mine. All right, and that was Most Likely You Go Your Way, and I'll Go Mine. The ninth track off of Blonde on Blonde. We are getting into the home stretch of the album here, but this record turned 60 years old on Saturday, so we are celebrating that. This next song is a song called Temporary Like Achilles, and this is, that song. Another little bluesy one. Standing on your window, honey, yes, I've been there before. Feeling so harmless, looking at your second door. How come you don't send me no regards? You know I want your loving, honey, why are you so hard? Kneeling at your ceiling, yes, I guess I'll be here for a while. I'm trying to read your portrait, but I'm helpless, like a rich man's child. How come you send someone out to have me barred? You know I want your loving, honey, why are you so hard? Like a poor fool in his prime, yes, I know you can hear me walk, But is your heart made out of stone, or is it lime, or just solid rock? Well, I rush into your hallway, lean against your velvet door. I watch your scorpion who crawls across your circus floor. Just what do you think you have to guard? You know I want your loving, honey, but you're so hard. Achilles is in your alleyway. He don't want me there, he does brag. He's pointing to the sky and he's hungry like a man in drag. How come you get someone like him to be your God? You know I want your loving, honey, but you're so hard. All right, and that was Temporary Like Achilles, the 10th track off of Blonde on Blonde. All right, next up, we got one of my favorites. This song and Stuck Inside a Mobile are two where, why am I blanking on his name? Al Cooper really thrives with his organ playing. He couldn't make it tonight, but this is absolutely Sweet Marie, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, your railroad gate, I just can't jump it. Sometimes it gets so hard, you see. I'm just sitting there beating on my trumpet with all these promises you left for me. But where are you tonight, Sweet Marie? Well, I waited for you when I was half sick. Yes, I waited for you when you hated me. Well, I waited for you inside a frozen traffic when you knew I had some other place to be. Now where are you tonight, Sweet Marie? Well, anybody can be just like me, obviously. But then now and again, not too many can be like you, fortunately. Well, 6 white horses that you did promise were finally delivered down to the penitentiary. But to live outside the law, you must be honest. You know you always say that you agree. But where are you tonight, Sweet Marie? Well, I don't know how it happened, but the riverboat captain, he knows my fate. But everybody else, even yourself, they're just gonna have to wait. Well, I got the fever down in my pocket. The Persian drunkard, he follows me. Yes, I can take him to your house, but I can't unlock it. You see, you forgot to leave me with the key. Oh, but where are you tonight, Sweet Marie? Now I've been in jail when all my mail showed that a man can give his address out to bad company. And now I stand here looking looking at your yellow railroad in the ruins of your balcony, wondering where you are tonight, sweet Marie. All right, and that was absolutely Sweet Marie. Yeah, I just love that song. That you do a lot of things for a person, and then like, hey, where are you at? Just a great song. This song, like I said, a lot of this is just speculation, but this one I actually know for sure. This one is fourth time around, and Dylan wrote the song as a response to um, Norwegian Wood by the Beatles, which was in turn inspired by Dylan's style of introspective writing. Um, and they actually did this at least a couple of times. So in '79, when Dylan released Gotta Serve Somebody, Lennon released a response that was called Serve Yourself. And I'd have to look, but it had to have been one of the last things Lennon released because uh, that was '79, and then he died in '80, and Double Fantasy was his last album. So that's pretty hilarious. Excuse me, sorry, hiccuping for some reason. But anyway, so that's this song. This is fourth time around, and I hope you enjoy it. When she said, "Don't waste your words, they're just lies," I cried she was deaf. And she worked on my face till breaking my eyes. And then she said, "What else you got left?" It was then that I got up to leave, but she said, "Don't forget, everybody must give something back for something they get." I stood there and hummed. I tapped on her drum and asked her how come. And she buttoned her boot and straightened her suit, and she said, "Don't get cute." So I forced my hands in my pockets, and I fell with my thumbs, and gallantly handed her my last piece of gum. She threw me outside. I stood in the dirt where everyone walked. And after finding I'd forgotten my shirt, I went back and knocked. I waited in the hallway. She went to get it, and I tried to make sense out of that picture of you in your wheelchair that I leaned on against. Her Jamaican rum, and when she did come, I asked her for some. She said, "No, dear." I said, "Your words are not clear. You'd better spit out your gum." She screamed till her face got so red, then she fell to the floor. I covered her arm and then and thought I'd go look in her drawer. And when I was through, I filled up my shoe and I brought it to you. And you took me in, you loved me, then you didn't waste my time. And I never took much, I never asked for your crutch. Now don't ask for mine. All right, that was fourth time around. Like I said, inspired by Norwegian Wood and Dylan's perception of John Lennon as a playboy. But this next one is obviously Five Believers, which was the other song that was inspired melodically by the song Chauffeur Blues, but this one was a lot faster, and I hope you enjoy it. This is obviously Five Believers. Early in the morning, I'm calling you. I'm calling you. Please come home. Yes, I could make it without you if I just didn't feel so all alone. Don't let me down, don't let me down. I won't let you down, I won't let you down. No, I won't. You know I can if you can, honey. But honey, please don't. I got my black dog barking, yes it is now, yes it is now, outside my yard. Yes, I could tell you what he means if I just didn't have to try so hard. Your mama's working, your mama's moaning, she's crying, you know, she's crying, you know. You'd better go now, you better go now. Well, I'll tell you what she wants, but I just don't know how. 15 jugglers, 15 jugglers, five believers, undressed like men. Tell your mama not to worry, 'cause they are just my friends. Early in the morning, I'm calling you, I'm calling you too. Please come home, please come home. Yes, I could make it without you if I did not just feel so all alone. All right, and that was Obviously Five Believers. The song is called Obviously Five Believers, not obviously that it was Five Believers. But that's the second to last track. The last track, and my friend Pete and I have talked about this on multiple occasions, the last line of Dylan's songs, the last song on the record, any record that he puts out is just phenomenal. He just knows how to close a record. And you know, I was going to say better than anybody else, but he does a lot of things better than a lot of people. So this next song is Sad-Eyed Lady of the Lowlands, and there are two schools of thought on this particular one. And I think both of them can be true, but so Sarah Dillon's maiden name is Lowndes, Lowndess. And so the thought is that this might have been a pun on that. But then the Lowlands, referring to where she grew up in Delaware. The interesting thing about this, I kind of alluded to this earlier, that there's a song that I think is about Suze Rotolo, but it mentions the farm, and it mentions the farm in this song. So that's why I say some of these are probably a combination of people, a composite character, if you will. But Sad-Eyed Lady of the Lowlands, to me, that's just completely about Sarah. And part of the reason why I know that too is because he references writing it for her in his song, Sarah. So anyway, this is Sad-Eyed Lady of the Lowlands, and I hope you enjoy it. With your Mercury mouth and the missionary times, and your eyes like smoke, and your prayers like rhymes, and your silver cross, and your voice like chimes. Who among them do they think could bury you when your pocket well protected at last, and your streak of visions which you place on the grass, and your flesh like silk, and your face like grass. Who among them do they think could carry you? Sad and lady of the lowlands, where the sad and raven sings that no man comes. My warehouse sighs, my Arabian drums. Should I live them by your gate? Oh, sad-eyed lady, should I wait when your sheets like metal and your bed like lace, and your deck of cards missing the jack and the ace, and your basement clothes and your hollow race? Who among them can think he could outguess you when you're silhouette, when the sunlight beams into your eyes, where the moonlight swims, and your matchbook songs and your gypsy hymns? Who among them would try to outguess you? Sad-eyed lady of the lowlands, where the sad-eyed raven says that no man comes. My warehouse sighs, my Arabian drums. Should I leave them at the gate? Oh, sad-eyed lady, should I wait? The kings of Tyrus, when their convict lists are waiting in line for their Jamaican guests, and you wouldn't know it would have been like this. But who among them really wants to just kiss you when your child waits on your midnight run, and your Spanish manners on your mother's drugs, and your cowboy mouth and your curfew runs? Who among them do you think could resist you? Sad-eyed lady of the lowlands, where the sad-eyed raven says that no man comes. My sighs, my Arabian Nights. Should I leave them by your gate? Or said I leave, should I wait? For the farmers and businessmen, they all did decide to show you the dead angels, and they used to run. But why did they pick you to sympathize with their side? Oh, how could they ever mistake you? They wished you'd accepted the blame for the farm, but with the sea at your feet and the 40 false alarm, and with the child of a hoodlum wrapped in your arms, how can they ever persuade you? Sad eyed lady of the lowlands, where the sad-eyed prophet says that no man comes my way. Outsides my Arabian drums, should I leave them at the gate? Oh, sad-eyed lady, should I wait? When your sheep met a man of Cannery Row, and your magazine husband, who one day just had to go, and your gentleness now, which you can't help but show. Who among them would think to employ you? Now you stand with your thief out on his parole, with your holy medallion, which your fingertips hold, and your saint-like face, and your ghost-like soul. Oh, who among them do you think could destroy you? Sad-eyed lady of the lowlands, where the sad-eyed prophet says that no man comes my way. Outsides my Arabian drums, should I leave them by your gate? Oh, sad-eyed lady, should I wait? All right, and that was Sad-Eyed Lady of the Lowlands. Like I said, closing out the album Blonde on Blonde, which turned 60 3 days ago, celebrating belatedly because this is just a terrific record from front to back. And that song actually takes up the entire second side of the second record. And it's just excellent. But it's funny. So I know my friend Mark is tuning in, and he was saying, because when I played Sarah at the Dylan live stream about a month ago, for his 85th, Dylan's 85th. Um, I kind of gave some backstory and, said I'm not going to play any songs from Blonde on Blonde because I'm doing that. However, this is that. And he's like, I don't think you really need to give that backstory, but, that is an 11 and a half minute epic. And so it is necessary to, give just a little bit of that history, in terms of when things fell apart versus when he was writing this song and things were awesome. But yeah, so that is Sad Eyed Lady of the Lowlands. And just like me, whenever I talk, when Dylan wrote that, he has said that, he started writing it about, her, and then just kind of trailed off and went on to another thing. But if that's what it's like to lose your focus, um, that's the result of that, then I should do that more often. So yeah, happy birthday, like I said, belatedly, to Blonde on Blonde. Here's to 60 more. And I guess I'll be 93, celebrating that, when that comes to be. So stick around for that, and all my other live streams before that. But I'm Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Make sure you also check out my Facebook and Instagram, Minnesota Mike. Thank you.